Hello, my name is Natalia. Now I'm finishing course UX Fundamentals at Career Foundry. I had experience of understanding new concepts, techniques, and terms by researching and designing the application following new vocabulary. Firstly, I made the computer research, evaluate a few existing mobile applications following vocabulary, and outlining the positives and negatives of each. Then I had the interview with some people who interested in studying a new language. I identified one person with her problems and made a presentation for better describing it. I present to you Helen. She is 39 years old. She married, has the old son. Her native language is Russian. She moves from Russia to Germany. She knows English, starts studying German. She works like tourism manager remotely. Also starts working in bar with her husband. She needs to study language in short time for clear understanding clients. The offline course of German is far away from her village, so it means that she needs the help of electronic devices. Wi-Fi is not perfect, so she needs an application for the flash card. With perfect German, she could work better in a bar and probably will find the work like tourist manager in German. So we would help her. Helen would study language from application in between work breaks. The language school is far away from her house. With application she will have a quick result. Which usability application we should create so that Helen could reach her goals in a short time? How might we design a mobile application that improves she and others to learn the new vocabulary? Identified the main task my person will need to accomplish her goals. Helen said before downloading the application I must learn the full information about the course in order not to lose time. When I am using the application I want to intuitively understand all settings. When I am using the application I want to practice in grammar. When I'm using the application, I want to see my progress, evaluation of my knowledge. When I'm in studying process, I want to create my own list of studied words and manage it. When I'm using the application, I want to ensure that my lesson will not stop in case of bad work Wi-Fi. When I interrupt my lesson, I want to return to the same place the next time and not to the main page. Also, mobile application should interact with other devices because uh, work works with laptop. Also, she work with tablet when forgot her mobile at home. And exactly, always she uses mobile. Helen said I would have easy understandable application with evaluation for seeing progress or with short time lessons because I limited time. I built wireframes and low fidelity prototype for my application. I start from paper. At the next step, it was low fidelity prototype using program Kaku. I create usability test plan and I choose for testing panels such as login with email because almost any user has email. Choose the language. This is the goal of the user. Add the last name in account to see the usability of the account. Open vocabulary, the important function. Add a new card, the instrument of the study. Synthesized my notes and make conclusions that I need to change. I had Immediately usability improvements, such as icons. I would add icons description, minimize login steps, add the possibility of choosing saved accounts, scroll, change typing to scroll and follow on lists. Next improvements such as optimize logout button. I would change the size and position of this button because button logout is very big and is in focus. Minimize steps of choosing language. I would delete button add. The option language have chosen button add to panel. Welcome to the application. Also, I would add motion design for onboarding page. I would add sticky menu for scrolling long lists. Optimize the menu. Show at one panel which and how lessons has each level. Optimize vocabulary settings. Add the pop-up for translating words for choosing to save. Throughout the course, I have fantastic experience, and I began to solve the problem of the user using a user-friendly design. I learned to prototype in detail. In addition, I read articles on scrolling design and recommended books. So the prototype with the eyes of the user. I learned to take into account in prototype not only the futures of web development, but also trends, user demand, modernization, and culture futures. Has learned to create prototypes intuitive to the user, but also in this process I had mistakes, it's normal. I was not attentive to the details. I couldn't put myself in the middle user's place. Sometimes I couldn't concentrate on the problem and wander around. I think I didn't ask a lot of people for working project. I need to use additional resource. I hope this application will be the solution not only of Helen's problem. Thank you and have a nice day.